Well, do you feel accomplished? Nobody even knows what that's like. Carb heat's cold. You can go get it if you'd like. All right, mags, fuel. The primer is locked, and we're down to carb heat. Your carb heat's hot. This is going to work out real nice. When the wind's blowing just a little bit like as it's crosswind, you can still, you just don't have to have one wing down, the one wheel down, the other wheel up here. You don't have to be like that, but you can hold a little. You can set that left wheel down a little bit first. If you don't need to, you don't. But if you do, a little goes a long way. You just keep finessing. Don't give up the finessing. Fly that airplane all the way to the runway and then push it forward. The other thing you could do that would buy you a little bit of time, and if you had time you'd be fine, would be come out of your slip a little sooner, because you're slipping to a low altitude and then you're corrected with power. Yeah. So come out of your slip a little sooner and you'll get that energy back, leave the nose down, and take that into ground effect with you, and you'll need less throttle to do the same thing, and you'll get more time. Okay. Give it a go, but that, just keep finessing. Don't give up on the landing, and then once you nail it, once you touch it, however beautifully smooth, then just push forward. Okay. If your runway's made, close your throttle all the way. You know you're going to make it. Come on out of your slip now. Yep, and just leave the nose alone. Take all this speed into ground effect and add a little bit of power now, just a little. That's plenty. And play this out. Little left wing, little right pedal, and work on a nice landing. Don't push me on until you get on. Yeah. You've got the airplane. I have the airplane. Carb heat's cold, and we're ready to go. We'll do a couple more, and then we're going over to Berryville. Okay. That one was a great improvement. Just that last 4 inches. Everybody wants to get down and then get on. Yeah. Just get down. Just keep working. Work till. Just keep going until it's a beautiful touchdown, and don't try to push it on. We're going to get you out of your slip a little sooner. So come on out of this slip. You have great airspeed. You're fine. Just a scoot of power, and you're just going to fuss this. I don't care if you use the whole runway. You're just going to get used to what a 1/4 of an inch feels like. And once you get a little lower, we're never going to push it on. You're going to flare this on. Just keep working on it, and just keep going. Beautiful. Hold it. Yeah. Perfect. Okay, let's do one more with the power off.
Okay.
And then we'll go on to very. That's really, really patient. That was really nice. It is not about pushing it on. It's about what you just. That was well done. That was really well done.
Yeah, I was just rushing it the first three.
That was really good. And the tendency, power off, is to be in a hurry again because you don't have the power giving you all that time. And so you say, that's good enough. Well, the hell with that. Try to get yourself as decent a landing as that was in shorter amount of time. And the trick will be get out of your slip sooner and carry airspeed to the runway. Right, not 5 feet above the runway, but a foot or 6 inches, and use the airspeed to land it from 6 inches instead of from 5 feet. You're just going to leave that throttle off. Okay. Get me down about 6 inches off the runway and then take your time. Just keep playing. We'll work it out. Fantastic. Yeah, it looks like the runway starts back there at the road. It does not.
Okay.
But you can be flaring and get ready to touch down as soon as you get to where the sun is.
Okay.
And the wind ought to be right in your face, and you ought to be all set up for a tailwheel landing. Square this off a little bit. You can stay and just keep going, because we want you down in the sun, right when it turns sunny. Very nice. And we'll just hold it off and do a tailwheel landing. Just keep working. There you go. My gosh.
Yeah,
it is. Yeah, that thing is soaking wet.
Okay, so you stay inside.
So what we'll do, let's just do a low approach to it like we're going to land. Plan your touchdown just inside the corn. And we'll just add power and go around.
All right.
Yeah, we'll see how this works out. All right. Mags and the fuel and the primer and the carbine's on. Man, there's just water laying all over down here. I wonder how the corn's doing so well. Good. Just come on over. That's nice. I believe we could land here. Okay, we'll go. Yeah, there's water everywhere except for on this end. So go through the gap and then turn left. If the engine quits, we'll go pick some beans.
Okay.
I just want to get a sense of what his runway looks like when it's all.
Looks pretty dry.
It does look dry.
And it's wet down there in the field, but that's low.
He's got water in his driveway, and he's got a little ditch line in it.
Yeah. Otherwise, it looks pretty good.
And he's got water up here, but I don't see water in the beans either.
No, not close to it. There's geese flying over and me.
Oh, yeah.
That's another nice one. Today one come by, hit that one, that one.
I agree. That wind should be right down the runway. Yeah, we'll just go.
Okay.
Carb heat's cold. Fuel in the tank, primer's locked, and the carb heat is high.
Pushing, yeah.
The airplane onto the runway.
No.
Finesse this.
Yep.
Fly it onto the runway. Hold it off. Hold it off. Hold it off. Hold it off. Little left wing down. Little opposite pedal. Keep bouncing that tire. Real easy. That's great. Just stay with it. Then you can put the right wheel down and a little pin the little negative angle of attack. There you go. You don't have to push me on the runway. Carb heat's cold, and we're ready to go.
Ready to go.
Close that throttle. Good. Now just to scoot of power now, and try to bust down to the 1/4 of an inch. And if you need more power, that's fine. We'll use the whole damn runway. So I got the airplane.
Yeah.
You are pushing the airplane onto the runway, even at the last bit.
Okay.
So here's what I'm looking for. I'll leave the throttle in. I want to get down here, and I want to keep flying. There's one, bounced a little, that's fine. I'm not going to push forward 2 inches. I'm just trying to get there's another one. There's another one. I just want to squeak that tire. I'm a little high, I can't tell, maybe 2 inches. I'm going to let it down a little. I'm going to flare. I'm still working on a landing. There it is, bump. Now, the only thing I'm not doing is 2 inches.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do 2 inches this time.
All right.
And I'm going to do it again. I got all the time in the world, 2 inches. I felt a touch. So, you can play. I still have the airplane.
Okay.
You can play as long as you want. If you feel like you need a little more than 14 or 15 at 100 RPM, but don't feel like you're got to get close, and then you're going to push it on.
Yeah.
You're going to land, and then if you want the 2 inches, okay. If you don't get the 2 inches, you're going to get a little bounce. If it was a beautiful landing, you'll hardly know it.
Yeah.
But try to fly me on. You've got the airplane.
I have the airplane.